Have all of you seen this plethora of ads comparing the MacBook Air against the Surface 3? Microsoft is running these ads seemingly on every single timeout on the NFL. I think the Surface 3 is the official tablet of the NFL, so naturally you're going to see a lot of these ads. But I don't get it. I just don't think that Apple users are going to switch to the Microsoft platform. So I did a little bit of sort of scientific, unscientific polling of all the Angelbeat groupies we have across the country. I asked about 200 of them, people who control IT budgets in the 9, 10 figures. I couldn't find one. The big goose egg, no one is switching from Apple to Microsoft. Now, lots of people, mind you, have switched from Microsoft to Apple, but it doesn't go the other way. So who exactly is Microsoft targeting with this? I know that there's a picture of an Apple MacBook on all their TV ads, but realistically, they're targeting its installed base of Dell, HP, Lenovo, Toshiba, all the companies that have been paying Microsoft hundreds of billions of dollars to build the Windows ecosystem. And now Microsoft says, that's not good enough. We want to own the tablet market ourselves because you guys aren't doing a good job. Can you imagine what's going on in the executive suites at Dell and HP? They're going, holy shit, Microsoft wants to put me out of business and I keep writing them checks to help them do that. Now HP, to its credit, about 7, 8 years ago, they plopped down about $1 billion or so on Palm because they knew back then, right strategy. Now, by the way, the execution was a complete up. It was $1 billion write-off. But they knew exactly that they needed to get away from this Microsoft dependence on the Windows operating system. So fast forward now, we got a new HP PC business unit. Can you imagine what they were thinking as they're coming up with the financial pro formas, looking at, well, here's another line item, I don't know, $5 billion check to Microsoft every year for Windows licenses, I don't know, $3 billion, $7 billion, whatever the number is. You know, they're just going, holy cow. I'm writing all these checks just so Microsoft can run more ads saying, don't buy an HP device, buy one of my services. I just don't think that this is sustainable. I don't know if it takes a year or 2 or 3 to 5 years. I just got to believe Eric Schmidt, Sergey, and all the other Googlers there are calling up HP and Dell right now and saying, look, the writing's on the wall. Microsoft, with all its promotion of Surface 3, they want to take you guys down. Why don't you come to Google? We're getting out of the hardware business. You know, we completely screwed up Nexus and all of our products, but we've got the great Android platform. Use it. Sell Chromebooks. Sell Android-powered tablets. Work out some deals with us where instead of spending all the billions in Microsoft to compete with you, spend some of that. Let's subsidize all the people on Google Apps. So that way, in addition to cutting off the Windows revenue, let's get them on Google Apps, we'll cut you a better deal. Then you start tackling the Office revenue. Then it really hits Microsoft, and maybe then they're going to recognize that this ecosystem where they're going, not in a subtle way, but in a very aggressive way to tackle other customers, I don't see it as sustainable. I don't know if that's going to happen next week, probably not. But I don't see this lasting 5 years. I think in the next 2 or 3 years, you're going to see a big embrace for Microsoft's traditional OEM customers of Google, or coming up with some kind of Linux platform with some great incentives, because they see the writings on the wall and they're saying, why the heck do we want to keep selling products that we don't make any money on just to send checks to Redmond that they're going to compete against us? Why don't you follow me on Twitter, join the Angelbeat LinkedIn group. I really like to get your thoughts because I think this is a very telling issue and it's got a lot of strategic implications throughout the IT industry. Thank you very much, and I'm Ron Gerber, the head of Angelbeat.